So now FTK Imager user interface, the UI of FTK Imager. Now we can take a look at the basic panes and menus, that is FTK Imager user interface and options, which is available in the FTK Imager dashboard. So the FTK Imager user interface is divided into several panes. Each is dockable. Okay. You can see that there are 4 options available to me, that is file, view, mode and help. They will be discussed in detail in this section. And a toolbar which gives me the same as the file menu, but this time in an iconized form, and can all be undocked and resized to best fit your needs. And followed by the evidence tree, file list, properties with hex value, interpreter, and custom content sources panes and viewer pane. Each can be redocked individually, or you can reset the entire view for the next investigation. So for example, let's undock a pane. So to undock a pane or toolbar, first select any of the pane. Let me select this, select it and click and drag its title bar. Okay, so you have to drag the title bar to the desired location wherever you want to fit. And again, to redock a pane or toolbar, do the same thing. Just drag the pane inside the FTK Imager window until you see an outline or the shape snaps into place in the desired position, and then simply release the pane. So it is as simple as that. So after rearranging all these things, so to return all panes to their original positions, you need not to rearrange or move from one place to another. To bring its original state, just simply go to the select view and click on reset docked windows. That's it, as simple as that. Next is menu bar, like menus and toolbar. So use the menu bar to access all the features of FTK Imager. The menu bar is always visible and accessible. So there are 4 items on the menu bar, that is file, view mode and help. The toolbar contains all the tools, functions or features that can be accessed from the file menu, except exit. You will not get the exit option in the toolbar. You have to go to the menu bar. Okay. And coming to the view panes, there are several basic view panes in FTK Imager. They are described in this section. So there are 4 separate panes that are available to me, like evidence tree pane, file list pane, combination pane, properties, hex value interpreter, custom content sources and viewer. As we saw, there are 4 items on the menu bar: file, view, mode and help. Let's discuss about the file menu. The file menu, which provides access to all the features you can use from the toolbar. The file menu will give me most of the control that I need in order to, for example, add evidence items or mount different images, etc. It also allows me to capture by creating the disk image or captured memory and protected files. These are some of the key areas that we will meet in the next module. And view. Okay, the view menu allows you to customize the appearance of the FTK Imager. including showing or hiding panes and control bars, etc. Under the view panes, I am able to customize the appearance of FTK Imager by changing and selecting the different tools and indeed the different panes which are available to me. Mode. The mode menu lets you allow to select the preview mode of the viewer. Each of the viewing mode is discussed in more detail in upcoming sessions. The mode option allow me to convert between text and hexadecimal when I am viewing files in the viewer pane. You will be easily understand when we are actually working on the evidences and all. That time you will come to know what this text and hexadecimal. Okay. Next is help. Help will give me all important user guide information of the course and about FTK Imager also. Coming to the evidence tree, the top upper left is the evidence tree. Will then allow me to see or display added evidence items in a hierarchical tree attached to evidence or mounted drives. So just click the plus sign next to a source or folder to expand the view to display its subfolders. And you have to click the minus sign next to an expanded source or folder to hide its contents. When you select an object in the evidence tree, its content are displayed in the file list. The properties of the selected object such as object type, location on the storage media and size are displayed in the properties pane. Any data contained in the selected object is displayed in the viewer pane. This then allows me to then select from the file structure so that I can then view them in the file list. Coming to the file list, the file list pane shows the files and folders contained in whichever item is currently selected in the evidence tree. It changes as you select, as your selection changes. Okay, and then this file list highlights and shows me selected items, and these are then represented in the viewer pane in the bottom right hand section. This will then show me the content of a selected file from the viewer. Coming to the third section, that is combination pane. So the FTK Imager lower left pane has three tabs. You can see that there is a properties, hex value interpreter and custom content sources CCS, which allow me to then filter all attached images. So the properties section have the property tab display a variety of information about the object currently selected in either the evidence tree or the file list. And the properties include information such as object type, size, location on the storage media, flags and timestamps. Hex value interpreter. The hex value interpreter tab converts hexadecimal values selected in the viewer into decimal integers and possible time and date values. And custom content sources have the each time you add an item to be included in a custom content image, it is listed here. I could then create my own custom content images, and this is something that we will discuss and review later in the course. You can add, edit and remove one or all sources and create the image from here. So the viewer shows the content of the currently selected file based on the preview mode selected, natural or text or hex. The hex value interpreter tab converts hexadecimal values selected in the viewer into decimal integers. and the content can be scrolled through so you can see the entire file content. In addition, with hex mode selected and the combo pane hex value interpreter, open the hex interpretation of text selected in the viewer pane can be viewed simultaneously. Once again, from the default values, you can either choose to select a file to control FTK or use the menu list icons. The choice is entirely up to you. So this is all about the FTK user interface. This is about the dashboard. If you understand this, it is easy to work on the FTK Imager. Okay, that's it.